Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to dive into a really crucial topic that concerns mistakes and errors that people make when preparing and taking a foreign language exam. Um, Sometimes those mistakes can result in not passing the exam, but even worse, sometimes they can lead to uh, lose the motivation to learn a foreign language. In this video, I'm going to share with you with my negative and positive experience for you to avoid some of the pitfalls when preparing to the exam. For those who are new here, my name is Amir. I am a language learner who knows 6 languages, and currently I am studying Arabic and French. Throughout of my career, I've taken exams in 3 languages, namely Chinese, Spanish, and English. I'm studying currently international relations at the University of Eötvös-Loránd in Budapest. And I had my personal story with exams, so I'll be able to share with you some of the tips and advices along the way of this video. So watch till the end. So first off, let us talk about the goals. Why are you taking this exam? A lot of people tend to overlook this critical point, and I cannot stress enough the importance of setting a clear and personal goal that will motivate you and that will essentially lead to a successful result. So if your goal is to, for example, meet someone else's objectives, or you don't have a concrete goal, it might result in burning out, so you will just leave the learning of this language. And in my experience, something of this sort happened to me when I was preparing to HSK, a Chinese official exam. I was preparing for this exam for essentially no reason. I didn't have any clear objective when I was preparing for it. I just thought that I should. And after taking the exam, and by the way, it was successful, I just essentially stopped learning and practicing Chinese. After the exam, I could not even look at Chinese texts and at any thing in Chinese. Fortunately, it was something temporary, but the effect was considerable. After 1.5 years, I took a Spanish DEL exam. This experience was the opposite of my experience in Chinese. I had the goal of participating in an internship, and this goal essentially helped me to stay motivated, and then even after taking the exam, I was interested in continuing my studies of Spanish. So next up is one I'm sure you can relate to, is overworking during your exam preparation. And it is easy to get caught up by everyday routine like grammar exercises, taking mock tests, vocabulary drills, every day without any break during your preparation for exam. But here's the thing, burnout is real, and if we overdo things, then we can lose the motivation altogether. For example, when I was preparing for my HSK Chinese exam, I really love Chinese language. It is just my unfortunate experience with the exam of this language. So I was doing essentially the same grammar exercises over and over again, and this led me to a not good, particularly good consequence of burning out and just leaving this language. When I was taking Spanish and English, I tried to diversify my experience. So apart from doing those notorious grammar exercises, I tried to listen to podcasts, maybe watch some movies, maybe watch some videos on YouTube related to some topic that I was interested in. So my main tip here is to diversify your language learning methods. Try to do something more than just a grammar exercise. And yeah, take sometimes breaks, because breaks are essential for your brain to process the information that you just learned. Now let's get into something more technical but nevertheless incredibly important: using right material for your preparation for the exam. When I was preparing for my IELTS exam, I was using a lot of mock tests and guide materials that I found online. I thought more practice is better, right? But when I was doing that, my results were not improving and I was just stuck. I just hit the wall where I could not proceed further. But after some time, I just switched to official exam preparation material, and yeah, I saw the results. I saw that my results were started improving immediately after I started to use those materials. And surprisingly enough, those materials were a little bit even easier, even though they were official. They were created by those who created the exam itself. So at that point, I had the exact idea about the exam. I knew the structure, exactly how it was, so it was easier for me to on the test date. So my advice here for you is to essentially use only official preparation materials, because they will give you an accurate rather than misleading idea about the exam. And finally, let us talk about another common mistake, and that is to try to improve in every single area of the language at once. This generalized approach is definitely not effective. And yeah, we have to admit that it is natural to try to improve your skills in writing, listening, reading, and speaking. But when preparing for the exam, we have to focus on a specific skill that you need to successfully pass the exam. And here you would rather spend time on listening where which you feel like is the most weakest point, rather than just try to distribute evenly time that you have for preparation on all of your skills. So target your weakest points, take some mock exams to know where you fall behind, and focus on those areas and try to address those gaps. So here you have it, 4 common mistakes to avoid when preparing for a language exam. And I hope this video was of use for you, and I hope this video will help you as you prepare for your language exams. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until the next time, bye.